In the annals of galactic history, no phrase caused more widespread panic than a human uttering, "Fine, I'll handle it." The phrase had become infamous, not for its words, but for what inevitably followed. Orbiting Station Virex 9. Galactic date: July 10, 4952. A Class 7 planetary crisis unfolded on the diplomatic space station Virex 9. The containment systems on Deck 12 failed, releasing thousands of bioadaptive nanites into the ventilation system. Originally designed for medical use, these nanites had been corrupted during a shipment from a rogue system. They now consumed matter indiscriminately and self-replicated rapidly. The Council of 17 argued in frantic tones. "We must seal the deck. No, isolate the station. Evacuate the diplomats. I told you we should have let the Dranexi handle security." Amid the rising tension, Ambassador Valcor of the Crothy delegation turned to the lone human in the room. Lieutenant Commander Aaron Voss stood near the wall, arms crossed, watching the chaos. "Human," Valcor snapped. "Why are you silent? Say something." Aaron took a slow breath. "I asked for a firewall lockdown 2 hours ago," she said. "Nobody listened. We debated it," barked a Tellurian envoy. "We needed consensus." Aaron's jaw twitched. Her voice dropped a few tones colder. "Fine," she muttered. "I'll handle it." The room fell deathly silent. Valcor froze. "Wait, what did she just say?" The Greethan aide at the back immediately opened a comm line to Central Command. "This is Virex 9. Code Black. A human has said the words. I repeat, she said the words. Lock down the system. Lock it all down now." 10 minutes later, station lockdown was initiated. Evacuation pods launched. Entire decks sealed off behind reinforced blast doors. AI cores rerouted power to emergency containment grids. The diplomatic feed cut off for all non-essential personnel. Aaron was already gone. Clad in a sealed tactical suit, she descended into Deck 12 alone, carrying nothing but a flamethrower, a backpack-sized EMP core, and a case labeled simply, "Human Solution Number 47, Deck 12 Infestation Zone." The corrupted nanites had already fused with the station's infrastructure. Floors pulsed. Walls shimmered like living metal. Robotic tendrils lashed out at cameras and sensors. The air buzzed. Aaron walked through the chaos like she'd done it 100 times before. As a tendril shot toward her helmet, she sidestepped and sprayed a line of fire across the wall. The metal screamed. Yes, actually screamed. As the nanites were purged. From her backpack, she activated the EMP core. "Pulse in 10 seconds. You should have listened," she muttered to the nanites. The detonation lit the corridor in a blue-white wave, disabling everything electronic in a 40-meter radius. Aaron reached the source. The corrupted nanite core pulsed like a heart, wires feeding into it like veins. She opened the case. Inside sat an ancient Terran artifact, a microwave oven. Modified, of course. She placed it on the floor, aimed the door directly at the core, and turned the dial. Beep. Ding. The modified oven pulsed with human ingenuity, chaotic, improvised, and utterly lethal to technology unprepared for Earth physics. The core went dark. Nanites died screaming, again somehow screaming, as the corrupted network collapsed. Above, in the command deck. "We've lost visuals on Deck 12. Environmental sensors show complete purge." She did it. The human did it. Valcor slumped into his chair, face pale. She really said the phrase, and she meant it. A young Srelic in turn whispered, "Why do humans say it so calmly?" The Dranexi ambassador replied, "Because they never want to say it. But when they do, the universe pays attention." 2 hours later, the containment was clean. Systems rebooted. Life support restored. Aaron stepped back into the council chamber, suit scorched, one glove missing, and soot across her face. She took a sip of water and sat down. No one spoke. Finally, Valcor cleared his throat. "You handled it." Aaron gave a tired nod. "I did. Why not let us handle it together?" a delegate asked timidly. Aaron looked him in the eye. Because while you argue, people die. Humans don't wait forever. Another delegate asked, almost afraid, how many solutions like that microwave thing do you have? She gave a slight smirk. 46 more. Galactic historical note, 200 years later. A passage from the Unified Crisis Manual, Chapter 3. In the event of a multi-species emergency, if a human presence says the phrase, "Fine, I'll handle it," all control must be immediately surrendered to the human in question. This phrase is considered the final warning before unilateral human intervention begins. Do not attempt to interfere. Do not ask follow-up questions. Do not be in the blast radius. If you hear the phrase, evacuate,